Hey y'all. Okay, so I know I've been gone, but a lot of you all asked for the blonde faux lock video. So these are my old faux locks. Of course, as you can see, my hair is black right here, but I did the exact same thing. And I recorded this a long time ago, as you can see. And yeah, so I'm just going to show you all. Right now, I'm just putting these twists in my head. The key to my faux locks is not so neat parting, basically. And I'm showing you all the conditioner I use. But yeah, I don't part it with a comb. I don't try to make it extra straight. And I use like medium size juicy twist or whatever. And then you'll see I use large amounts of hair for my faux locks. And this is how your twist should look or whatever. Feeling myself. I've never worn my hair like this, but yeah, this is how your twist should look. And after this, you're ready to, nope, hell nah. You're not ready to start yet. Oil your scalp for it be all dry and whatnot. And I use 2 oils. So I use some Jamaican black castor oil, and then the last of this little oil mix that I had. I'm trying to see, this video is so old. I think it's olive oil in here, a little bit of coconut oil, tea tree oil, peppermint oil, all that good stuff. Okay, so that was freaking harder than I thought, but this is how my first one turned out. I don't really like that big thing at the end, but the ends were very hard for me. Like, I just did not understand, so I burnt them. But I'll be back when I'm mostly finished. And bam, what the hell? All right, let me explain, y'all. This is a whole entire month later. Basically, I wore my hair for a month and I ended up not finishing the video that day. So I just came back because I'm a determined person. And I made the video of me touching up the ones in the front because, as you can see, I am looking crazy. Okay, so this is one of the keys of getting your faux locks fat. If you want them to be this fat, I use a lot of braiding hair. The hair that I'm sliding down is actually Marley hair. Excuse me, y'all. I think I'm eating some M&Ms. I am chewing like hell right now. But yeah, basically I use a nice amount of braiding hair, but I added that piece of Marley hair because I believe I ran out of braiding hair. So yeah. Anyway, whatever you have to use, just make sure it's thick. And now I'm about to attach it to my twist. Okay, so I slowed this part down a little bit so you all can see what I'm doing. Basically, I'm using the twist as the third piece of hair in a regular braid. So you're making a braid, but you're just using the twist as the third piece of hair. And you keep on braiding down. What I do is I braid it down until my hair, my real hair stops, and I do not bother braiding down any further because you will be here all day trying to do that. So just braid it down to where your real hair stops, and then boom. Now you're ready to wrap some hair around it. Okay, so here's the Marley hair, and I'm just separating it from top to bottom, but you don't have to separate both. So you see this part at the bottom, I'm not going to separate that. I just make sure you do at least one. Like, you see how that separated thoroughly through the bottom. The part that I didn't separate right here, I'm going to use that, and I'm going to lay it flat against the braid or the plait that I just made. See, I'm just going to lay it flat, and I'm going to wrap the Marley hair around that piece of hair as well. And all this is going to do is just make sure your hair does not fall. And y'all see that little hair will try to get away, so just make sure you're holding it when you're wrapping. And then after you wrap enough hair to cover that whole piece, your wrapping process won't be as tedious, if that makes sense. I hope I'm making sense because I did not want to do a voiceover for this video, but I didn't think uploading it without a voiceover would do you all any good. So I hope I'm making sense and I don't sound crazy. And as you go, you just want to slide the hair up just to make sure your faux lock is as tight as possible, because you'll see, since this was my first time doing them, like you'll see I actually fixed a lot of locks in this video, but I'm just showing you all this one. But if you see some locks with shiny parts, see right here to the right of the screen, you see that shiny piece of braiding hair sticking through because I was not making sure it was tight. So don't do that. Just keep scrunching it up and making sure that your faux lock is tight, so you don't have to worry about that and be looking like how I am right now. Alright, so that's it for that piece of Marley hair. My locks are long, so you're gonna run into this problem depending on the type of Marley hair you get or what inch. You probably might want to get some longer hair, because I had to use multiple pieces for some locks, most of the locks. So yeah, I'm just taking another piece of Marley hair and I'm going to wrap it towards that bottom part because that just looks ugly, that braiding hair just sitting there. Alright, clearly don't do this if you're under the age of 18. Do not burn yourselves, okay? Don't burn yourselves. You can just wrap small pieces of hair around it instead of doing this, but this is a quicker way. So by the time it got to the length of the rest of my locks, I didn't even continue going down. I just burned the hair so it would stay in place, and I cut the rest in a little diagonal motion, but the ends still look choppy, so I'm just going to burn that. And look how rounded it gets. Tap it with the lighter because it may be super hot at first, but then eventually I'm able to just tap it lightly with my fingers and mold it how I want to, and that's it. You have a faux lock. And you can just see the difference between the one I just did and the rest of my freaking head. So yeah, this is just another time that I was recording. I believe this was a video on me styling them that I never uploaded. I have plenty of videos that I've never uploaded. But yeah, you all can just continue watching the end of this. Thanks for watching. I hope I was able to help. If I wasn't, I'm sorry. Don't be in my comments with the rudeness. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Thank you to my new subbies, my old subbies, those of you who are just stopping by. Thanks for watching. I know you all are looking forward to the blonde video, and it is in the works, okay? Thank you for being so patient. Love y'all. Peace.